If you liked our weather all week long, well, guess what? We continue it right into Thursday and Friday. 50s in the morning, then warming back up to the 80s. Few clouds around. That's about it. Otherwise, lots of sunshine headed our way for our Thursday. It is for our weekend that we do look at some subtle changes to the forecast, though the bulk of our weekend likely to stay more dry than wet. Saturday will keep a 20% chance of an isolated pop-up shower, but most, if not everyone, staying completely rain-free. And in fact, most of the weekend stays rain-free. Our best chance is Sunday for the weekend for some rain, but it doesn't look like anything widespread or all day. Just maybe a 2 to 3 hour window where there could be a few pop-up thunder showers in Michiana. Best chance still looks to arrive early next week, Monday, Tuesday, as a cold front begins to work its way through the area. Friday evening, great weather for high school football. Then as we transition into the first half of the weekend for Saturday, we'll likely wake up to some clouds and then try to break up the clouds as we head on into Saturday afternoon. And we're going to watch the forecast closely as, again, the Irish have another home game this weekend at 3:30 p.m. kickoff right here on WNDU against Purdue. Right now, forecast not looking too terrible out there. Mix of sun and clouds through a good chunk of the game. Kickoff temperature likely around 82 degrees. Walking you through the end of our weekend now with Sunday, and the data suggesting that late Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening would be our best chance for at least a few thunder showers in Michiana, with better rain chances likely headed our way early next week, next Monday, next Tuesday for some raindrops here in Michiana. Looking at our 10-day forecast, from a high 74 degrees, we're nowhere near that all the way through the weekend, where we'll continue with this stretch of 80-degree weather up until Sunday. And then what we're going to watch in the data is early next week. Early next week, we've got this cold front moving on through Monday, Tuesday, bringing with it some scattered showers. But what I want to focus on is the end of this 10-day forecast. Notice these 70s coming into play and 2 additional raindrops next Thursday, next Friday. What we're going to watch in the data closely is another one of these cutoff low pressure systems. What happens is an area of low pressure kind of detaches itself from the jet stream. Think of it like a cat. It just does its own thing, makes its own weather on its own time. And that's what this low pressure system does. And we're going to watch this to potentially develop next week. And if it can develop next week, the placement then becomes in question. Does this pass right over the Great Lakes or stays over around the Ozarks? And that could mean several days, maybe 2 or 3 days next week, where we could be on alert for additional raindrops outside of Monday and Tuesday. Again, we're looking at next Wednesday, next Thursday, next Friday for potential changes to our first alert forecast.
Cut off low. That's what I did to you. I cut off low.
You did cut off
Get
low.
it, Lauren? Low.
But it's all right. It's okay.
Low Jackson.